Interview you'll see only on Fox. A family is talking about the loss of Nathaniel Johnson, the man killed in a Taylor's daycare parking lot this morning. The sheriff's office flooded the scene at Le Petit Daycare on Old Spartanburg Road. Nearly 3 schools put on lockout as detectives investigated this deadly shooting. As the investigation was happening at the daycare literally across the street, SWAT surrounded a home before storming it. Then a gunshot victim was found inside a car off 385 in Fountain Inn. Police had this white Dodge Charger, I should say, at the ramp of exit 24. We confirm the shooting victim found in this car is somehow connected to the homicide in Taylor's. Fox Carolina's Brookley Cromer live outside the law enforcement center. So, Brookley, any arrests tonight or updates on this homicide investigation?
Well, I talked to deputies just a little earlier. They say no arrests have been made, and at this point, no new updates tonight. But I also spoke with the victim's family earlier. They tell me this was a senseless killing, and this loss is hitting them hard.
I just talked with him yesterday. We just was laughing and having a good time talking on the phone yesterday.
Kevin Young says he never imagined this would be the last time he talked to his brother.
This was definitely wasn't unexpected. I mean, he was loved by everyone. Everyone that loved him. So this is a great loss to us all.
The coroner says Nathaniel Johnson died during an altercation just after 10 a.m. A 911 call led to the discovery of his body. For his family, the news comes as a shock, and they're trying to come to terms with the unthinkable loss.
It hurts me to death. It really does, because I really do miss my brother.
Nathaniel's brothers say he was a friend to all.
As a person, he would help anybody. He'd look out for anybody.
Though deputies haven't said much, Nathaniel's family believes he knew the person who ended his life.
It's horrible. You know, it's horrible to see that me and my oldest brother have lost our middle brother to something stupid and crazy.
His brothers say this was a senseless killing, and they're trying to put together the pieces leading up to his death.
Then we just wait and see what the law is going to do about it. And until that time, it's in God's hand.
Nathaniel's family tells us he leaves behind a fiance and 5 children. Now tonight, the coroner tells us the cause and manner of death is still pending, but Nathaniel was shot during an altercation. Live in Greenville County, Brookley Cromer, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.
Our team coverage continues right now. Parents, of course, not used to seeing the SWAT team and homicide investigators just feet away from them and their children's daycare. But after the sheriff's office says Johnson was gunned down, it's a picture they tell us they'll never forget. Fox Carolina Shell remain live outside Le Petit Daycare where this all started this morning. So Shell, parents are still pretty rattled about this scene.
Yeah, they definitely are, Cody. As you know, they waited out here for hours for their kids. They had to deal with the scorching heat, even some thunderstorms popping through, but their feet were glued to this cement. They said that they would not move until they could get a hold of their kids themselves, but they're still pretty jarred knowing that Johnson was shot right in this very parking lot.
Clinging to a blue and orange ball, this mother Daniela has 3 little ones who go to La Petite Academy and Taylor's.
In a moment like this, you're just so thankful that, like for me, I make sure I tell my kids I love them at least 50 times a day.
Instead of holding them, she's clinging to their ball, waiting behind yellow tape on Old Spartanburg Road. Investigators are combing through evidence after they say Nathaniel Johnson was shot and killed just feet away from the daycare's front door.
Because of whatever them 2 people had going on, you risked multiple kids' lives. And my children's lives.
We saw the SWAT team surround this house just across the street from the daycare. No word yet on how it's connected. Deputies say the shooting victim got into a fight with a group before this crime scene blocked off the road and this mom from her kids.
What if your kids were in that daycare right now? What if they was in there? What if a kid got hurt? I mean, you're being so selfish. Like, you're trying to take this one person's life, but you got to realize everybody that's around, whatever y'all got going on, that's what y'all got going on. Not my kids or anybody else's kids that's out here.